This presentation is on using gaming to help educate students. The future of gaming and its effects on education is something that should be in the forefront of most educators' minds, given that the current generation of students is also known to some people as Generation G, or gamers. The amount of money that is being spent on games is staggering. Tom Chatfield, a lifelong gamer and author of Fun Incorporated, and a speaker on TED Talk recently, stated that the video game industry was worth approximately $50 billion in 2010 and estimated to be worth $84 billion by 2014. That's a lot of money that the gaming industry spends and that the gamers of the world also spend. According to Gabe Zickerman, who is also a gamer and is one of the co-chairs for Gamification Summit, the definition of gamification is the process of using game thinking and game mechanics to engage audiences and solve problems. This is what we want our students to be able to do. We want them to remain engaged, to think through problems, and to be able to solve them. During his speech, he mentioned that the Gartner Group stated by 2015, 50% of all innovations and 70% of all apps by Global 2000 companies, that's the world's largest companies, would be gamified in some way. This has repercussions for all students, where they're going in the future, and what they're going to be faced with in their jobs and careers. Not only is money and careers something important for educators to be considering for students, Jane McGonigal, another TED Talks presenter, stated that gaming aspects help create better senses of self-worth and capability in people. One way that this is done is with the use of avatars. An avatar is just a digital version of yourself. Often it's a better self, your most heroic, the best version of who you are or who you might become. Uses in the classroom for avatars would include speeches for disabled students, a differentiated instruction for a variety of different subject and topic areas, or possibly introductions for group projects by students themselves. One possible website that you can locate avatars and create your own on is Voki.com. It is a student-friendly site and easy to manage. During Tom Chatfield's speech on TED Talks, he mentioned 7 ways that gaming helps reward the brain. These also have applications to education. First, in gaming, you can evaluate your progress in small pieces using bars that normally come across your screen. We want to do this in education as well, so that students have an incremental way to measure their own progress. We want to provide short and long-term goals, just as in gaming. Short-term, perhaps in even daily doses, and long-term in weekly, monthly, or terms. We want to reward effort, which is almost completely opposite the way that we have been trained as educators to do. Normally, we reward the product with a grade, not just the fact that we tried. In gaming, effort is rewarded, and that is a great motivational tool to keep those gamers coming back and trying again. We want to provide rapid, consistent, and clear feedback, which is present in almost all gaming modules, but not always present in education. Having an element of uncertainty in the rewards is another motivational tool in gaming. It would be really great for students to not really be sure of extra special rewards during a class session or during a term, and that would keep them persevering through difficult lessons. Creating windows of enhanced learning is something that gamers also do, or that game system designers do, They make sure that the gamers have something special that they have to learn how to use and incorporate in their game to win the game. We want to try and incorporate this in education. A lot of teachers consider this like a 5 or a 10-minute power lesson where students are caught during their most opportune moments to learn different lessons. And finally, we want to incorporate other people in our learning. Robert Slavin stated that to get the best student engagement, we needed to incorporate both individual and group accountability. In gaming, this is most often evident in multi-game player situations. Our digital natives of today need us to see what gamers and game designers have known for a long time, that gaming has results that can apply to education.